Greetings, warriors in health. CP59 Fit here, coming at you from Fort Worth, Texas on, I think the video is being posted August the 2nd. It is actually being filmed July 15th, 2021 at high noon. And I'm hoping to get 2, maybe 3 filmed today in this continuing series of Get Healthy, Lose Weight. That's the overall theme of this 30-day challenge. And as we started yesterday with the a snake bite doesn't kill you, it's actually what you get in you, the venom, that kills you. So I'm going to continue that train of thought today, and we're going to try to break down some of the barriers as to why you're not getting healthy. And we got to get over that so you can get healthy to lose weight. And so I guess I maybe should have started, and maybe I did. I haven't filmed the intro yet, so I don't know what I'm going to say, but let's assume I haven't gone over it. Okay, so in the comments, please write today whether you need to be healthy to lose weight or whether you lose weight to get healthy. And yes, I asked that question months ago in a video, but I'm hoping this, now that I have some clarification on my channel as to who's watching and where you're watching from, maybe a new batch is here, and they're new people. They're definitely new people. Thank you to the new subscribers. Thank you to my coworker who is just running up my watch time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know who you are. She's just putting them on and letting them play for 7-8 hours a night, and that has boosted me over 1,500 views and I think views. I'm well over 100 hours, so thank you. That's very helpful. But back to the moment at hand. Do you need to get healthy to lose weight? I mean, is losing weight a result of getting healthy, or do you get healthy when you lose weight? And this whole 30-day thing is going to be about changing your mindset, because as you think, so are you. So if you think wrong, you maybe always be wrong, at least in how your body reacts. And no, I'm not saying I'm the final solution or the final answer on any of this, but let's talk about mental attitude, to-do lists, and goal setting. Actually, last night I just purchased AMP Gold, that's AMP, Accelerated Momentum Program, or something like that. That Dr. Benjamin Hardy, who you've heard me talk about in the past, occupational psychologist. That's his actual title, occupational psychologist and YouTube guru. He offers a program to really accelerate your progress in 6 months, and I was glad to invest the money in that program. It sounds like it's going to be phenomenal, and y'all will know by January of 2022 if it was or not, because you'll see a vast improvement in my uploading, in my quality, and in me as a person overall. But one of the and the concepts I'm going to go over today are his concepts, basically, or psychology's concepts. But I want you to get your mindset right before we get into how you actually get healthy to lose the weight. When they sign up, and age when they sign up. It set my 100% of my audience since I started in November. I guess 6 months is what they need to actually give you this, because last night was the first time I saw it. But I have a 100% female audience that's between the ages of 45 and 54, I think is what it says. So that's kind of what I thought I was talking to, a kind of a middle-aged woman who might be a little bit heavier than she wants to be. And let's break down why that is and how we're going to change it. But mindset is what I'm starting with, and then we're going to transition to some of the actual remedies or prescription strength ketogenic, well-formulated ketogenic diet eventually. So there's 2 concepts I want to talk about today. That's the 80-20 rule, and number 2 is that 100% is better than 98% commitment. So on the 80-20 rule, I think most of you are familiar with that, is that 80% of what you get comes from 20% of what you do. 80% of the people have 20% of the, or 20% of the people have 80% of the wealth, or something like that. But we all have this notion that a lot of our success comes from a little bit of what we do. So Dr. Hardy has actually refined that concept. And there's another person, I can't remember who it was, I should have written it down, that says if you have more than 3 things on your to-do list, you have none. I know most of us write everything we have to do for the day on our list, and then it's kind of like shooting a shotgun. And if you're not familiar with shotguns, I'll tell you that they spread out when they shoot. It's not like a rifle. Oh, hang on. A rifle is one bullet that goes one direction and aims for the target. A shotgun is a wide-ranging bunch of tiny pellets in a shell that expand, and just like throwing a handful of snow or mud, it just kind of goes everywhere, and you hope one of the pellets hits something along the way. Shotguns are usually used for like hunting geese when something's moving and you don't know if you can follow it. Like Chris Kyle could hit it as a sniper, but most of people hunting don't have that good of a skill at shooting, so they use a shotgun that covers a wider area. And that's basically what you're doing when you have too many to-dos. And even if you prioritize them, you're still worried about the other things on the list. So what I have come to realize that it's best not to write any more than 3 top priorities down to get done. And I try to get them done in the morning. My phone is actually now on airplane mode, so nobody can call in, and texts don't pop up over here that I'm trying to read when I'm trying to talk to you. Because you got to get laser focused, and a shotgun was probably the wrong option to use, because I want to get laser focused, and I want to get laser focused in this 30 days so all of our health improves by the end of August. So for the last 5 or probably a week now, I've been writing down the 3 top priorities that I want to do the next morning before I take my phone off of airplane mode, before I check my email, before I'm distracted by social media, Facebook, and what everybody else in the world wants me to do. And that has really helped me improve my productivity. So I journal a little bit at night before I go to bed. I write the things I'm grateful for that day. I text my accountability partner, and I may be getting another one since I joined AMP. That seems to be an option, that I can have a member of AMP become my accountability partner. Even though I'm very happy with the one I have, she is starting to share some of her goals and objectives with me, and we're both kind of transitioning to self-employment. So basically I write down what I'm grateful for, and then I write down the top 2 or 3 priorities for the next day. It's okay to have less than 3, but you can't have any more than 3, or you don't get them done. And you don't write down things you have to do, because you have to do those. So goals are something that you want or maybe even need, but you're not going to take them as a priority. And so he's come down to 3 just because if you have more than 3, you really are too shotgunning. And in applying the 80-20 rule, that 80% of your results come from 20% of what you do, so why not concentrate on the best 20%? So by narrowing it down overnight, you're going to get the best 20% into your goals or your top 3 priorities for the next day. And I have found that to be true, that when I'm limited to 2 or 3, and I'm trying to go 2, but I usually put 3. 3 sometimes makes it so I only hit 2. But when you get it down to the bare minimum, then you've already decided what's the most important. And so that's probably the 20% that would have given you the best results, even if you'd done all 10 that day. So I think I'm going to kind of wrap this up. It's about 10 minutes, and I'm going to do the 100% rule. I'm sorry, the 100% is better than 98% tomorrow. So let's just start trying to narrow down in our health journey what are our 3 main goals, 3 main priorities we want to get for the next 28 days. Write those in the comments also. I mean, you don't have to be specific, but be as specific as you can, as you're willing to share, because that's what's going to help you really refine them. And That's all for today. God bless. Have a great day. Great day. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.